Why did you leave Pop the Balloon?
Because it wasn't possible for me to keep going.
Yeah.
It just turned into a hostile environment. I wasn't appreciated, and I was bullied.
Yeah.
By Wig 1 and Wig 2. I am doing these things, but you're the one who told me when I told you that I wanted to quit. I told Lee, I don't want to. Lee said, I don't want you to quit. I said, well, the only way we can fix it is to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Never happened. Wig 1, she put her finger too close to my face and she was talking aggressively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing is,
that's her space.
Shut up or square up.
It's good YouTube. It's your boy, Kevo. Back again with another one. Hold on. Simple. Hitters. What's up, man? Hope y'all having a blessed day, man. We're back with another video. If y'all recognize this lady, this is Christian. Simple. She was a co-host on Pop the Balloon, Love Mountain. She is no longer on Love Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was a fan of Love Mountain. But Christian has been going through some drama at Love Mountain. And she's going to talk about this. Simple. Christian personally sent this video to me in my DM. I told her I'm going to react to it. Hold on. Simple. Shout out Christian, man.
So, yes. So we met on Pop the Balloon. It's been about a year. Yeah, it's been a year that we've known each other. And I was contestants on Pop the Balloon. And
okay.
My thing, it went viral.
On several platforms.
It went viral. Believe it or not, it's actually in the link in my bio. But yeah, so we met on Pop the Balloon. Tell me a little bit about Pop the Balloon. What's going on with that? Like, are you still,
No. Oh,
let's hold on. Let me really back in. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me really back in. How did you get on Pop the Balloon? Let's start from the beginning. Okay. How did Pop the Balloon come about into Kristen's world?
So I was on Pop the Balloon. So I have a day job and I have a sales team, and one of the girls on my sales team sent me the Pop the Balloon to sign up, to go on the show. And I was like, I should do it. The thing was, I had been single, not in a committed relationship for a while, and I kept attracting the same type of men. And actually, at the time, I went on the show as a contestant, just like you. I signed up, got chosen, went on the show. At the time, I was casually dating an R&B singer actor. If I said his name or even did one little line, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, because he's a great singer and he was in a great movie. So I was casually dating him, but once again, light-skinned R&B thug, and I'm like, damn, this
not a light-skinned R&B thug.
So I was just like, do I want to do this? But it was cool. So it kind of, so I was like, I don't know how to say, I just wanted to date a regular nigga. Like, I just wanted to meet someone.
Baby, I date them all.
Who wanted to just, have fun. Yes. I wanted companionship, all that.
Right.
So I went on the show, signed up, got chosen. I got there late, and then when I did my little walkthrough and stuff, didn't know what was going on, and then went on the show. And you can go back and watch my episode of the show. I don't remember what number. I think I was on episode 10 because I had just started episode 10. So I went on the air, and I didn't even speak about being a media personality at all until the very end, because one of the contestants was actually a producer of a show that I have on Afro Vibes TV and radio called Sit Down Hoes, Let Me Talk to You Real Quick. Okay. So the producer of my show was there, so I popped his balloon. So they asked why. I said, because I know him. Right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy name. Sit down, hoes. Let me talk to you real quick. Simple. Okay.
And he's much younger than me.
Right.
And that's the only time I mentioned it. I was leaving and I was speaking to the producer, and he asked me, are you an actress or a model or something like that? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm an actress. I do this, whatever. And then they had the movie, and the guy that was in the movie is a mutual friend as well. So I was like, oh yeah, Eric, he's in the movie. He's my friend. Sorry. The movie that hasn't come out. So,
oh shit.
Eric recorded the movie.
Simple. I ain't gonna lie. Love Mountain. I was watching Love Mountain for a minute. It probably been about 2 years since I've been watching Love Mountain, and they do be advertising that movie, though. Hold on.
In 2020, it is the year of our Lord.
I was trying to hold
2026.
Okay. So I was trying to hold it.
So basically, I don't know what it is. So that's what happened. Okay. And so I was on the show, and you can go back and look. I didn't say anything about it. So I say this all the time. I don't call nobody for shit. They call me. They call me. They said, hey, seeing you, we see what you do.
Yes.
Like what you have going on.
Yeah.
You interview people. You do this shit well. We have a concept. Come. We offer you a job. I said, bet. And I was shopping different places because everyone was offering me a job at this time.
Right.
Because of all the things I was doing. So I went there, walked in, didn't really know what was happening. I said, what's the name of the show? I don't know. I sat down. And my very first contestant was Ish. Shout out to Ish. Sat down, I looked at the camera, I said, welcome to After the Pop. I'm your host, Kristen Olivier. And then the producer walked out the room, and that's all she wrote.
Okay.
I recorded my people. And then it was like, I'm sitting there waiting, to hear from him, and I'm nervous as hell.
Right.
And then he calls me, and I'm like, he goes, oh, it took me forever to edit it. I'm like, why? Because it was so good. Oh my God, I was laughing. Oh, it was so perfect. It's better than I ever thought. Yeah. And that's what it was. So that's how I got my job on Pop the Balloon. Okay. And he basically saying like, the original platform, Arlette, shout out to Arlette and BM. They were, they did catch-ups, but no one was immediately interviewing the people. So we thought it was a great concept to open up. Right. So it did well from when, I thought and what the fans thought. So that's how I got there as actually working on Pop the Balloon from me just going as a contestant. Okay. And they called me.
They called her.
I've never called anybody for anything.
She don't call nobody for nobody.
Every job I've ever gotten.
I said nobody for nobody. Nobody for nothing. Y'all know what I mean, man. Okay.
Every job I've ever gotten, they've called me. I've never asked. I've never, scurried around. Right. Hanging around the set. Yep. That's passing out balloons when no one asked you to. I've never been hanging around in the corner.
Oh,
no, why did he smelling like old Tanner with dirty fingernails? I don't say nobody's name. One melanin deficient gentleman.
Oh shit.
Who was trying to like Doppler gang me and steal my life, but it's weird because I'm a bitch and he's a man, so how can you be me, ho? But yeah.
Oh shit.
So you joined the Pop the Balloon, and how did that ride? Like, how did...
Initially, I loved it. From what I was told, the picture that was painted, family company, running it together with the kids and all that. And it was great. Like, even to this day, I can't really say anything negative about the producer. He's a brilliant man.
Yes,
Lee Shelton is a brilliant man.
Shout out to Lee.
Creative. And he's made to do a lot more than what he's doing. Yeah. And I know he's still relatively a young person, just, we're all in our 40s. Right. He has a lot of time to do things, but he is creative, he is compassionate, he is caring, and he is loving. Yeah. And God put him on this earth, to do what he's doing. Right. Yeah. So it was good. I came, I did a lot of things there, brought a different type of energy. I'm fun, I'm and all this. And I really cared about the contestants. It was a lot of speaking with them and following up and helping them. People would match and then they have problems, they'd break up, and the first person they would call would be me, and it was really great. It was really great. We started traveling with the show and stuff, and I met my husband on the show.
Oh yeah. How did that come? Like what?
When he walked in, like in the day I met him, it was a pink full moon that day.
Oh wow.
And I walked in and I'm telling you, it's like I felt
pink full moon. Don't that shit sound familiar? Y'all remember that? Was that last year? Pink full moon. That shit sound familiar though.
Yeah.
So I felt something behind me and I turned around, I saw a red nigga in a suit.
Red nigga.
And I told the other two ladies, I'm not gonna say their name. I told the other two ladies that are affiliated with the show, and I said, man, he's so fine.
Two ladies that's affiliated with the show. We know Deshae, she the host. I don't know the other girl name. The girl that walk them out? Simple. And now couple balloon pops I watched recently, Simple. Now she the one that's interviewing them at the beginning. Simple. We gotta watch a Love Mountain. I ain't watch a Love Mountain in a minute. But I think that's who she referring to. Let's see.
I might take him home, put him on the line with some ugly girl or something like that, right? So then we did our little interview.
No, look at
I was,
you said that's mine.
That's mine right there. But that's just me talking
Not put him on the line. I probably would have done the same thing. Yeah. Like, oh no.
But he didn't match, and I thought he was I thought he would match because he just seemed like an eligible bachelor. And then we had our after the pop interview and all that, and then that's all she wrote. And now we got married in December.
Damn.
Of 2025.
Yes. Congratulations.
Simple. Congratulations.
So what about other anybody else on the show that you created a bond while you started working there?
Oh, everybody.
And then everyone.
There's so many things. Like, okay, first and foremost, like I've hired everybody. I paid them money for their services.
Right.
There's some people that think that everyone's supposed to give everything for free. And because they're on a YouTube show, that means that they are some sort of celebrity in it. Like, it's like, oh, it's going to benefit me to give you my free shit. Like, that's what they just think, but that's not the case. So Sunflower Kayla, shout outs,
Yes, Kayla.
She dyed my hair.
She braided my girl's hair.
Yeah, she braided my son's hair.
Yes, and she did my silk presses.
Yeah, she did my silk press. I've been to her several times. Yes. Rich Poppy, he vlogged my birthday. The boy, Chris Strange, now you know. He built my website with my husband.
Chris Strange.
He made my banner.
I remember him at Silver. That's the one. I don't know if y'all remember. My OGs, y'all might remember. He got his own T-shirts. I think Simple. He be coming in flip flops. And they gonna give a fuck.
For my 11 Allure company.
Come on, shout out to all the small businesses.
I mean,
I love it.
I pay and I tip and I built relationships.
Yes.
Chris and Rich Poppy have been to my home, but I don't think anyone else has been to my house. But yeah, I built lots of relationships with people and let them know they were valuable.
Yes.
And let them know that just because I have a little bit of clout in the city doesn't mean that I expect you to give me your services for free.
Right. Yeah. That's
because you deserve.
That's respect. That's respect. Simple.
To be paid for your excellence.
Yep. That's how I am. I'm a big supporter. I always appreciate just, people that support me. Even at people that don't support me, I give, but I learned how to set boundaries because I'm like, no, it drains me. Because then now you're taking advantage of me. And me being a Cancer, when I started being taken advantage of, I'm like, the ugly side come out. I'd be like, nah, you got to be cut off because we ain't rocking like that. But I love that about you, and I love about the whole experience. So what happened with Pop the Balloon? Because I see that you I think I've heard that it's not even aired anymore. So, but you left way before that. So
we're not way before, child.
It's not aired anymore. Simple. Love Man not aired no more. Comment down below. I thought I seen soon. I'm gonna have to check.
What happened, Kristen? Why did you leave Pop the Balloon?
Because it wasn't possible for me to keep going.
Yeah.
It just turned into a hostile environment for me.
Yeah.
I brought every ounce of myself.
Damn. Okay, they posted 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they posted 2 weeks ago. Simple. I gotta check out their latest episode.
Aired anymore. So, but you left way before that. So
we're not way before, child.
What happened, Kristen? Why did you leave Pop the Balloon?
Because it wasn't possible for me to keep going.
Yeah.
It just turned into a hostile environment.
Damn.
Yeah.
I brought every ounce of myself to the show. What I could, everybody knows that a lot of my friends are celebrity. And I'm talking about living legends.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, I brought my friend Shazam Connor of the R&B group H-Town. Good loving body. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. We knocking boots all night long. So I brought him, on.
I ain't gonna lie. Christian, I'm laughing because I don't know it. I ain't gonna. Simple. Am I too young? Comment down below. I'm too young.
Making love until the time to the break of dawn. And all, come on. Girl, we gonna start a girl.
Oh, yeah. I might be too young. Simple.
So, that's one person that I brought to the platform.
Don't get me started, cause
and be excited. It's exciting shit, and it's Houston.
Yeah.
So I did everything I could. I brought it, and I did my shit, and even with that situation, I wasn't allowed to say on camera. Literally, we're recording a scene where I'm like, I brought my partner Shazam from H-Town, and I was told
to not be yourself
by wig. Okay, wig 1 and wig 2. I was told by wig 1 that I couldn't say that.
Hold on, wait. You
certain people's.
Well,
no. You say people's names, it gives them a little
wig 2.
You know what I'm saying? I don't say people's names.
Yeah, I think she's Simple. Deshae and Simple. We say names over here. Hold on. Everything Kevo. I think she talking about Deshae and that girl. I don't know that girl name. She a pretty girl though. The one that be they bring them out. Hold on.
Because when I say things,
week 2,
me saying someone's name holds a different weight. If they say my name, it doesn't hold the same weight.
Right.
Because I'm Kristen Olivier Renfro.
No.
So if I say your name, it means something.
Yeah.
Lee Shelton was the producer.
Yes.
Thank you, Lee.
Yes.
Wig 1 and wig 2. So I was literally cut while recording. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say he's your friend. You have to say he's our friend. Bitch, you don't know him.
Right.
What? Damn.
Why would they do that?
Because it makes me look for something. They don't want
Let's look at some hate and shit. Hold on.
me to be who I am. Because a lot of people in life feel like
If she the one that got him on the show and that's her friend, she say blah blah blah. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. To the point where you gotta cut the show and say you can't say that. I don't see no big deal.
the only way for them to shine is to diminish somebody else. So if we try to dim Kristen's light,
right,
then that is gonna make me shine brighter. Right? So just things I just felt like.
Damn.
And when I'm telling you, there was a melanin deficient person who was coming on the set.
Hey, Christian killing me. Melanin deficient is crazy. Damn.
And they were interrupting business operations.
Mm.
They were, interrupting me being able to do my job,
Right.
positively, harmoniously, and in a direct way, because they were coming in. It just make no sense. Never have experienced anything in life to where someone who doesn't work somewhere can come into a space and just mess shit up.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then no one says anything to them about it.
Right.
And I was bullied by this person. And then contestants complained about the person. They were saying this person's DMing me after I'm making a match. It's very inappropriate. They touch me inappropriately. They have a very nasty smell that comes off of them. They smell like tanner. They have like...
Smell like tanner. What is tanner?
They have like, brown marks on their collars.
Yeah.
They're not a clean person. They smell bad and they're harassing me. And this person also went on to say things about me at my other job, lying on me.
What?
So I was getting bullied, and I kept going to production asking them, why is this person not asked to not come here or not leave? It's because Wig 1 liked him and Wig 2 liked him. And that was it.
Wig 1 liked him and Wig 2 liked him. So I think Wig 1 and Wig 2 is Deshae and that other girl. So she's being harassed by somebody?
And that was it. There was no reason.
Right.
Like, to this day, there's no... Really what I think was, and I'm speculating, what I think is, so this... the melanin deficient person is a liar. They tell lies a lot and make it seem like they have money and clout. So what I believe happened is they went to Wig 1 and said, oh, I got money and I'm going to give you money, to invest into yourself. So she basically allowed him to treat me poorly based off of what he was going to do for her, based off what the fuck I already in this bitch.
Right. And
so
it's
cool. What makes me so angry when I think about it.
I know the backstory, child. I know the backstory. I got a little teary, but I just, kind of reel it back in.
So I was getting treated badly, and man, like,
damn, bro.
They never promoted my show. It was so good. So many people loved the show. I had little shorts that could have been put out a year, not any promotion. Not of my live show. It got to the point to where my audio would be messed up. My show was going to come out. I'd make one little mistake. I never make mistakes, really.
Right.
It wouldn't get edited out. Wig 1 makes 37 mistakes. You're there when it's taping. Always, what happened? What? Always making mistakes.
Right.
Yeah. But
Mm.
I can't even get my one little mistake edited out.
Okay, so Wig 1 gotta be Deshae. I don't know who she talking about DMing. Simple. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to ask her. Hold on. She saying Deshae made hella mess ups and they get fixed, right? She said she had one mess up and they didn't want to fix it.
Just stuff like I wasn't appreciated and I was bullied. By Wig 1 and Wig 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of them, Deshae and the Wig 2. Yeah, that's crazy. Wig 2 is the one that bring them out. So Wig 1 is Deshae. Wig 2 is the one that's simple. We using contest clues, y'all. Simple. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Kevo was not there. Kevo do not know. I'm just like y'all, trying to figure out what's going on. Hold on.
And when I spoke to production about it, nothing was ever done. So
production has to be Lee. Lee is the producer. I think that's production. It has to be Lee. And Lee is married to Wig 1 is Deshae. So she's being bullied by Deshae and Wig 2. She go to the producer, Lee, and say, hey, so-and-so messing with me. And Lee don't do anything because that's his wife. Happy wife, happy life. That's a crazy saying. But in all actuality, though, like, think about it. You know what I mean? If that's, they have some type of relationships like that with a girl. I ain't want to, go into details like this shit, but we might as well, fuck it. We might as well break this shit down if we're going to do it, right? So they have some type of relationships where the women is the head of the relationship. The women is the control of the relationship. Whatever the women say, go. Her way or the highway. You know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life. You feel me? So that's why I keep saying that shit, because that's just giving that vibes. If this is speculations. Hold on, I'm not in nobody else. I don't know nothing. All right? But if that is the case, Deshae is going to make it hard for Lee and put him in the middle. At the end of the day, he rocked with Christian. He invited her, but this is still his wife. He got to be in the bed with her. He got to sleep with her. He got to be home. You know what I mean? Simple. That nigga Lee might want... That nigga Lee might want to get one off. And she say, no, fire Christian. That nigga gonna fire Christian. I ain't gonna lie, hold on. Simple, I'm joking, man. But y'all see what I'm saying, though, right? It puts him in a hard rocking a hard spot, bro. He rocking a hard spot between a friendship and a fucking marriage. And we already know, you say them vows, you got to go with the marriage every time. So it makes sense why he didn't say anything, but it's still a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
I had to pray. I was sitting, I have my chair called my dad chair, my recliner. And I was sitting there and I was, you have to talk to yourself. Why? It's because I'm and I had to say the spirit of fear. No, I was on top of my shit, man. Like even the last episode that I was on, recording, there was a girl that came in playing games. And then wig one's like, oh, it's really fun to have you up here. And then wig two, because I wasn't doing the interviews, because they were trying to promote the movie.
Tell me why. I don't know what episode this is. She says a girl that's, I remember this because I said something about this. She said it's a girl that was playing games and Deshae say, I was happy to have you here or some shit like that. I think it's the girl that came in that referee outfit with them clown ass shoes. Y'all remember that shit? And I ain't gonna lie, I was annoyed. I was a little annoyed. I'm like, at first it was funny and shit, but that shit was just dragging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I just kind of fell back from balloon pops because niggas, I don't know, people know it's a show and they really just don't be trying to take it for real. You feel me? And I'm type nigga, bro. I appreciate love. I respect love. I'm in a happily relationship. I'm engaged, about to get married soon. You feel me? Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm on I got a real relationship, some real genuine shit. Some shit to make a nigga jealous. You know what I mean? Make a nigga be like, damn, Kevo, you got it like that? Yeah, I got it like that. Hold on. Simple. But, teachers on. But yeah, man, I take it serious. And you know what I'm saying? I like when niggas get matches. I like when they take it serious. I like, when they find some genuine shit. And you feel me? So that's why I enjoy watching it. But I think all them niggas play games and shit. And especially like New York Pop the Balloon, bro. Them females in New York, bro, they be tripping, bro. Like they don't like y'all here for love or to cuss a nigga out. Like simple. Like I don't know, man. This is my opinion. You feel me? This is my opinion. I got the right to my opinion. This is my channel. I'm expressing how I feel about balloon pops, bro. You feel me? So when niggas playing, it'd be cool, but it's just when they shit get dragged. You can get your jokes off. I love to laugh. Once that shit start dragging, it's like, damn.
Two, and then wig one's like, oh, it's really fun to have you up here. And then wig two, because I wasn't doing the interviews, because they were trying to promote the movie that never came out. So they put someone who doesn't do this, and it looked crazy. And not only everyone talked about how different it was, but anyway,
right.
She's like, oh my God, you look so great. Oh my God, your skin is glowing. And then that's wig two. And then wig one, oh, you're so fine, but you're playing games. She sat on my couch, very respectfully read her.
Right.
Don't come here playing, girl.
Right.
I'm over here really doing this shit.
That's the one, the referee. I remember that shit.
Y'all was playing. And the biggest purpose of the show was not to make love matches. It was to promote their movies and to get wig one and wig two famous. A platform was created to make them famous. And the reason why they didn't like me is because after you log off of that lustful plateau, I'm not going to say the real one, that's the only time you're popping.
Right.
When someone create a platform for you.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting booked other places.
Yeah.
And immediately after I was on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show, the next week, my show gets canceled. Then they say they're going to make another show for me.
So they were
happened.
They were making promises that they weren't
and I was getting bullied.
And it's crazy. I have similarities when it comes to when you're popping, like people will try to dim your light. I experience that all the time. Every time.
I ain't gonna lie, simple. I've been Kevo my whole life, bro. You feel me? I'm a nigga that's a leader. I'm a nigga that doesn't follow the crowd. I'm a nigga that stay to himself. I'm funny. I'm hardworking. I have ambition. I have goals. I believe in God. I'm a good person. I'm a genuine person. And I'm just me. You feel me? So to some people, it looks like, oh man, life just works out for him, or oh, he just lucky, or simple. I'm me, nigga. I'm me, bruh. You try being a hard worker. You try being genuine. You try being nice. You try taking L's and act like you can't feel them. You know what I'm saying? You try all that shit. You try putting in the motherfucking work. You feel me? You try hard work, sweat, tears, pain. You try all that shit and still remain humble, still remain yourself, still have your faith, still help others, still be you, bro. You try to do that shit and then maybe Maybe if somebody like you too. So maybe your life just might get a little better. Just maybe. You feel me? But hating on a nigga that's like that is whack. That shit whack. That shit whack, bro. That shit whack. And you can't really see. I don't like when people feel like they know me and they don't know me. You feel me? Because I know me. You know what you think of me. You know what you seen of me. You know what you know. But you don't know me. And like, that goes for the people on internet. That goes for people in real life. That goes for family. That goes for friends. That goes for whoever. Because nobody really know me but my girl. Simple. You know what I mean? They got a couple few people in my circle that's close to me. Simple. My parents got probably a better understanding of who I am. But other than that, bro, niggas don't know me, bro. They don't. They don't, bro. And niggas prove that shit damn near every day, bro. Even the people that posting on me, I be like, damn, you don't know me? Simple. So that shit come with a lot of hate. I say all that shit just to say this shit come with a lot of hate, bro. You know what I mean? But, nigga, I've been doing this shit so long. I've been me for so long. Nigga, this shit normal. Hate is normal. If I ain't get hated on, I'm doing something wrong. I am, bro. I need the hate comments. I need niggas to talk shit. I need niggas to be envious. I need that shit. Cause that's like, Kevo, you doing something good, bro. Keep it up, bro. You doing your, you know what I mean? Cause I don't get a pat on the back. So that the hate is my pat on the back. You know what I mean? And I ain't never said that shit on the internet. But this shit real, nigga. This real life. I'm recording right now, but nigga, this real life. For sure. Come on, bro. Anybody that know me in person, actually know me in person, they know I'm that nigga, bro. And I don't preach about being that nigga. I'm humble as hell. I'm so humble. I let niggas be wrong. I'm so humble. I let niggas hate. You know what I mean? Cause I could really humble a nigga, but I don't. Because, nigga, I humble myself. Simple.
From exes, people I cut off, people that I've dated, they will, and it's crazy because they will gather a whole posse to make them feel like they're the victim and try to make it look like you're the bad negative person or you're just like, you know, and try to push you down and bull you down. But it's so important. Like, I'm so glad that you left because, you know, I've heard, but I experienced the same thing. Like, I actually sat down with them because I was supposed to be coming out with my own reality show, and I had a few people, productions, come reach out to me, and I decided to go sit down with the producer of Pop the. He's amazing, like I said, like you said, and you know, I sent the contract over to them to read over, and it took forever for them to and it just after a while, just like, you know, your intuition. I'm really, when it comes to like manifesting your intuition and stuff, I'm really big on that. So things just felt off, and I was like, even hearing from other people, like I pay people. I pay people.
Me too. We pay people.
I pay people because I want to get paid. And when I hear that there are things that other people, you know, didn't get paid on projects, and then things where the math wasn't mathing, okay? Let me just keep it real. I was about to throw this down. The math wasn't mathing, okay?
I was gonna take my shoe off.
It wasn't mathing, but I need them cars. They weren't math. I'm gonna take this. Take this off too, damn it. Shit, I need my coins. You know what I'm saying? So, and I knew my value because I have several different businesses, and I'm a mother of 6, single. So I know how to.
Mother of 6 is crazy. I feel like I remember her episode. She probably had me like, what? 6? What? Hey, I miss watching Pop the Balloon, man. Hey, we gonna watch one soon, man. Still, but like I say, tap in, man. Make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss it, bro. Soon, I miss that shit.
I know how it feels. Yeah, I know how it feels to be devalued, bullied all the time, And
even it's just like there'll be so many things that, you know, like that just could have been better. Like, I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I've worked in sales and marketing for 20 years. I'm very successful. When I go to my job, I'm the only little black girl up in that corporate situation, with natural hair. You know, so I wanted to do things like sponsorships, you know, different ideas that I had. And I often felt like some things I wanted to incorporate weren't being incorporated because the same reason. It's going to make her look good. So we're going to make her look, you know, even with my product, and I always ask permission for things. I never even ask, you know, I said, hey, can I, like, you know, get an ad? How much would you charge me? Never Hear back.
Mm.
You know, I want to I'll charge me for a vendor table. I can come, you know, have all my stuff like I do at markets.
They didn't even
Never.
allow you.
Never. You know, let me tell you something. They didn't even ever buy anything from me.
Oh
You know,
wow.
like
Really?
didn't even support, just on GP. Like I had one of my clients, like he's Asian, and he said that he doesn't need, you know, to wear, you know, lotions or oils and like that.
Yeah.
That's okay. But here, I'm not gonna buy it, but here's $100. You know,
Right.
give it to somebody else.
Right.
I don't want your product, but here's some money for it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the support.
so like
too.
that's just, you know, what you do. Like I tell people that all the time, I'm probably not going to don't give me your thing, okay? Like I'm not gonna wear your whatever. I'm not gonna do whatever, but I can give you a donation. I can give you some money, you know? So there's a lot of different things that just
Yeah, Christian, she got her own lip. What's this shit called? Simple. Is it lip gloss or lipstick? Lipstick. I think it's lipstick. She got her own lipstick. I think it might be lip gloss too. Simple. And she got some like some butter. What's it? Like some oil butter or something for ashy skin. Simple. You know what I'm saying? She sent me a little care package. My mom liked it, and she got the purple just like the red. Simple. She took some pics. I sent to Christian. Christian said she gonna use some of my mom pics in her advertisement. So y'all might see my mom up there. Simple. I think my mom got another picture. I need to send to Christian. I gotta ask my mom about it. See if my mom took any more pics. Simple. But Christian, she didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So me and my mom definitely rock with Christian, bro.
I just kept continuing to see, you know, that they weren't really going to support me in the ways that
you support,
that I support, you know, because I was not only good, like as far, I did everything, you know, everybody knows I was light.
You was.
I did.
Girl,
I did a lot, and I was always there. And then Wig 2 was supposed to be doing it, and the second that I bring it up in a really real way, then she shows up on time for the first time ever. What are you gonna do? What are they gonna do?
I don't.
I ain't never seen their real hair ever.
You ain't saying the name, but I'm just
ever.
Damn.
I never seen real hair.
Damn.
Bitches is in their 30s with Botox fillers and all this stuff.
Oh shit.
And looks like I still look younger than you. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't trust a girl that can never be barefaced, that I ain't never seen your real hair, you know, and everything you're always talking about is a tall nigga with some money. That's just like, to me,
damn.
What else?
Right.
Tell me what else is going on.
You know? They some
I
gold diggers. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get her. But they some gold diggers. Damn.
A girl that, like, these ladies, they're like, I'm strict, I'm, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, like always like they're untouchable, you know, some gods up on a fucking plateau.
Right.
You know, it don't make no sense to me, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But the breaking point for me was my birthday, my 40th birthday. I knew. If you watch the last episode, I knew I was never coming back up in that bitch. That's why I walked off.
Yeah.
A little hug. I didn't do none of that shit.
Right.
I'm done. I got my tweed on, bitch. When did niggas stop wearing tweed? I said she start wearing it again. So I had my tweed on and everything. They had been bullying me, talking about me. You know, Wig 1 would make some crazy comments to me about the way I was dressing.
Damn.
Even one
Wig 1 to say.
One day coming in and like making references about, you know, the other half I am of my race. They were always talking about race all the time. It's like they wanted to be everything but black, you know? And I have an exotic mix. All I like to say is I'm black and Asian. To know the other side, you know, it's not your business. But it's like they wanted that so badly. You know, it's like almost like, oh, you're.
They wanted to be you, probably.
Probably so. I don't know.
They envied. Maybe they envied you.
Hey, look, I'm a cool person.
A lot of people that actually like, you know, talk about you, like they really low key want to be you.
There was one time I was talking to them.
Those are monetary spirits now.
Somebody, yeah, they are, and you have to protect yourself against that. Somebody was saying something. Somebody was speaking Spanish on the set. So then, you know, Wig 1 asked Wig 2 if she's mixed with Hispanic. And then she's like, no, I'm not. I'm mixed with Asian, which is crazy as hell because I just told somebody, because this guy was following me around, kept asking me if I was mixed, but I told him mind his business. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, you're exotic. I could tell your eyes. Where are you from? You know, and I said, I'm black and Asian. So then a couple hours later, once again, they're talking about race and they want to be everything but some Negroes. And now all of a sudden, Wig 2 is black and Asian. Bitch, where? What country? Because you look like, you know, a bitch from Georgia or something.
What kind of hair they had?
Huh?
What was their hair texture? She was. Oh wait, you couldn't see.
I've never seen their hair.
Had a wig.
I've never seen so. That's the breaking point was my 40th birthday party. My 40th birthday, you know, we scheduled to go, you know, have a party together. They didn't want to be included with me, you know, on the party. And then nobody showed up. Nobody called. Nobody texted. Like literally made sure we weren't recording that day. you know, and then, but it was great. Everyone else showed up. And then I tried to have a conversation with them and let Lee know that I felt bullied. I felt there were some problems and I didn't like it and we need to sit down.
See, that's production. Hold on.
And talk.
Yeah.
For some reason, Wig 1 is never available to talk. I'm like really concerned about Wig 2. Like that's light work. But Wig 1 is never available to talk. You know, I don't know why. I got 4 jobs and I got time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I noticed that. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like if I text you, you ain't that busy.
Yeah.
I know. Now me, I'll look at a text and I'll get, but I always get. Maybe that's just. I mean, you know, everybody ain't built like us.
So yeah,
like, I'm really big on communication.
Yeah, communication is the easy thing to do. So
it is.
Basically, I tried to talk to Lee a couple different times. You know, I told him I was like, hey, other people offer me jobs and stuff. Like I want to stay where I'm at. I care about the contestants. I care about these things. I put a lot into it.
Yeah.
Me and my husband met on the show, which was never really highlighted.
Right.
You know, which is some bullshit.
Wow.
But anyway, there was just no opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
And then
yeah,
and then Lee told me, oh, we're gonna have a time to sit down and talk. And then I call him after the fact, after my birthday, and I'm like, oh, I thought you said you were going here, going there. Lee texted my husband and said that they were calculating revenue share and all that, but that's not how the platform works.
Wow.
You're doing it to bully me so I cannot showcase my body of work. People are commenting on my Instagram to this day, like, where's After the Pop? We want to watch it. People send me messages. Your live show is like my stress reliever. You know, it was so much fun. And they're deleting everything out of the comments about me because people are showing it to me.
Wow.
They're literally like, oh,
do you
I
feel
went
like,
and commented and now it's gone.
Do you feel
they didn't what's that shit called? Blacklisted? Simple.
Like, now I feel like Lee, it don't even seem like Lee that's in his character. Maybe
I don't know, man.
The other person.
It's simple.
I at the end of the day, I've
just
thought
so
about
weird.
it and I can't call it.
But
Well,
I know men could be. I ain't gonna pass anybody.
I have no problem with Lee. The only thing I could say about Lee is that I wish that he would have communicated with me, and if he felt that he couldn't communicate with me, you know, well, other members of the organization were around, he could have found a time when he was alone to give me that real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that I feel like Lee is destined for so many great things in life that are not going to happen for him. Emotional because he has an but
simple. Kevo right. Wig 1 is the shape. His wife is his anchor. She's holding him down. Simple in the wrong way. It's interesting. It's interesting. You know, we'll sit here, watch Love Now and think everything cool. Hold on. Simple. The shape. Christian. I don't know. What's the other girl? Comment down below. What's her name? I remember, you know what I'm saying? And if you watching this, I'm not disrespecting Simple. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can find my reaction when you came on the lineup. I ain't gave you nothing but compliments. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't remember your name. Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry.
And then
it'll work out.
And it is heartbreaking because Lee does have, even when I sat down just, you know, with, like I said, when we were talking about having, you know, doing the production for my own TV show and things like that, and other projects that we talked about that of course I can't talk about, it's confidential, but he has a lot of potential and I can see where a lot of that potential has an anchor. It's definitely around, like, you know, your surroundings, people and that's why I got divorced, honey, because I was with my person for 13 years and the moment I left him, baby, we've been divorced for about a year and a half. So many doors have opened.
But that's the same experience. Like I was telling you before, I prayed about it and I remembered and God was telling me eliminate the spirit of fear. Yeah. You know, and even when I teach my son, you know, about things, like I'll say, hey, in order, like if you see a mushroom in the ground, in the grass, maybe a frog died there. Right. That frog had to die for that mushroom to have life. Yeah. So things have to die for things to go life. So I left, took a little bit of time off, talked to different people about what they wanted, and I was ultimately able to get my dream job. Yes. So now I'm at the Red Cat Jazz Cafe, Midtown McGowan. Okay. And I was able to go there and I am making more money than I was at the other job. And my very first night there, Shazam came just to sit in the front row, and I could say, "My friend Shazam is here," and I could show the owners of the club.
You don't have to dip your
you know, my celebrity Rolodex, which they love, and things have been great. And people from Pop the Balloon have come to support me. Other of my celebrity friends, me and my husband are working together. Shout out to Mr. Renfro. He actually created the new logo for the Red Cat Jazz Cafe, and the point of all of this is when you pray. Yeah. And you get back down to the basics. Yes. And you call on them ancestors. Yes. And you have that conversation with yourself and you eliminate the spirit of fear. Yes. And you stand in your motherfucking truth. Yep. everything happens
else,
for you.
Yep, everything else
And
fades
everything is
everything
good now.
happens.
But
Okay.
I heard that, but with the show, I'm not there anymore. I don't know what's going on, but I wish them the best.
Yeah.
Because I know that them doing bad doesn't make me do any better.
Right.
And even when I went on my next job, because their ops called me, I didn't call back.
Ops.
I didn't take a job in a podcast. I didn't take a job in any of the competing places because no matter what, I don't like y'all, but I love you.
Right.
And I want y'all
I want you to do
to
best.
succeed.
Get it
all
together.
I got one child, and I've been making money. I've been 6 figures since age 28.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want others to be able to be good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing better than a lot of other people just because I only have one child.
Yes.
You know, like I come from a lot of children. So I grew up with humble beginnings. So I didn't go into competing things or anything, but I heard that the show shut down. All the internet reactors reached out to me, so many people, and I haven't said, anything derogatory public. I'm speaking my truth, but even when friends are like, "Oh, you're not there anymore," I'm not going to go up to the studio. I was like, "Go." Right. I don't care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that they have other ventures and they continue to go forward and they do great things.
And they knock out those ventures.
Yeah.
See, this is important right here. Even though she went through what she went through and she was bullied and it was just a negative workspace for her, she's still wishing them nothing but the best. And you gotta pay attention to that, because people with ill intentions and people that doesn't mean well or just evil spirited, they wouldn't even say that. You feel me?
Not just talk about it.
Yeah. Child, if the movie come out, I'm gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah. I'll support. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna support.
Well, my best friends in the pop, not
my movie told me. Yeah.
I hope they take. Well, I had a cameo in the Pop the Balloon movie. They probably, they're gonna take that out.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna take it out.
Right. But the thing is, like, when you treat people good, things happen. And so, like, even when people treat me bad, the old couture now, I've been a little, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But as I grew and developed and healed and prayed and leaned on my faith, I wish the best. Yeah. I wish the best,
but I'm still ignorant. The very last day, wig one, she put her finger too close to my face and she was talking aggressively. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is,
that's her space.
Shut up or square up, bitch. Right. Shut up or square up. That's my, I told my son the same thing. He went on the playground, told him that. I bet they shut up. So I had to get to a place to where that's why I had to leave. Yes. Because I just knew.
You want to step out of your character.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to. I didn't want to. I mean, I got bond money, but I didn't want to take it there.
Right. Right. Not with this.
Mm-hmm. The brother minister would have gotten me from the jail.
You would have called Couture Wilson Associates.
Yeah.
Couture Wilson Associates. Well, I'm so happy that you were able to sit down with me and talk about, your.
So that was an interesting interview. Just like Arlette and BM, Deshae is that producer. They together. Simple. I seen them in the balloon pop. They was walking together. I think when they did when they came on Kicking It With Too Cold, and then Deshae was with Lee, and then Christian was with her dude, Simple. You know what I mean? She get the benefit. Simple. That nigga wife. Working with your wife gotta be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that gotta be crazy, man. So, I mean, happy wife, happy life. Hey, that nigga Lee say, damn. I gotta hear about this shit at home. You know what I'm saying? That was at work. Leave that at work. I gotta hear it at home. Nah, who knows what that nigga gotta deal with. Simple. Hold on. Make sure you hit the like button, hype your boy up, man. Simple. They still got an extra 50 minutes that we didn't watch. If y'all want to tap into the interview, the podcast is called And Don't Forget to Pray Podcast. The link will be in the description. Shout out to Christian. Keep doing your thing, girl. Simple. I'm gonna rock with you forever. Hold on. Simple. Appreciate you for showing me and my mom some love, man. We definitely appreciate you. She did say she working on something new about her lip gloss or something. So she about to start coming back out with some more products, man. So y'all definitely tap into her. I'll put her Instagram in the description as well. It's your boy Kevo, man. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. And I'm going to catch you in the next one, all right? Peace. Niggas be flies, they be liking my shit on the low. I'ma stack this money and be quiet. Fall back, act like I'm broke. Just because a nigga like to lie, doesn't mean take me for a joke. Just because a nigga counting them tickets, doesn't mean man plot on my yoke. But these niggas Lord part of my soul. Demons want me, man, they can't let me go. Double touch my phone, I didn't even read it. Just opened it, it tastes bad, no. No, it's not snow, but I keep me a hoe. Don't got a boat, but I keep me a rope. Hella bad days, but I keep me some hope.